الحمد لله نحمده سبحانه وتعالى ونشكره ونتوب إليه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونشهد أن محمدا عبد الله ورسوله وأمينه على وحيه وخيرته من خلقه بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف بإذن ربه الغمة وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله الشرفاء وصحبه النجباء وعلى من دعا بدعوته وجاهد في سبيل الله حق جهاده وسار على منهجه وقتفى أثره بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فيا أيها المسلمون أوصيكم ونفسي بوصية الله سبحانه وتعالى للأولين والآخرين ألا وهي الوصية بتقوى الله فاتقوا الله سبحانه وتعالى أيها المؤمنون قال تعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم اتق الله حيثما كنت وأتبع السيئة الحسنة تمحوها وخالق الناس بخلق حسن. My dear respected brothers and sisters around the world, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed us to survive another week, and we are here in London for the Jumu'ah day and the Jumu'ah time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us good health inshaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from all the calamity and all the problems we have in our world and in our lives inshaAllah. My dear brothers and sisters, what's happening? Situations are getting a bit worse around the world. One after another variant of the COVID-19 coming. And from yesterday we are hearing about this Brazilian variant of this COVID-19 virus. And what next? Only Allah knows. People are asking, where is the hope? And the answer is only the hope is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the hope. If Allah ta'ala is giving protection, then we have protection. If Allah ta'ala is not protecting us, there is no protection. That's why always we need to remember, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawl, there is no movement. Wa la quwwa, and there is no power. Illa billah, except with Allah. Except with Allah's help. Except with Allah's power, there is no movement. And there is no power except with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be giving us protection inshaAllah. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be giving us protection inshaAllah biiznillah. Allah ta'ala would give cure inshaAllah. Remember, our life has a starting, and one day this life will be definitely finishing. This life here will be finishing definitely. That's why, don't worry. If we survive the COVID-19, then our death is only maybe a couple of years, maybe a couple of months, maybe a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days. And every single one of us will die. كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة فمن زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة فقد فاز وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. every single soul shall taste the death. Every single one of us will die. You know that people are dying because of COVID, hundreds, thousands. And you and me were thinking that, oh, I survived. But I will not survive for too long. It's not too long. Only matter of time. When my turn will come, then I have to say, labbaik to Malakul Maut. And I have to go. You have to go. Your children have to go. Your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your prime minister, your president. Every single human being will die. It's definite. And we have to go from this dunya. Then our only hope, source of hope is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be giving us protection, inshaAllah. That's why let us return back to Allah ta'ala always. And our responsibility is like this. There is a famous hadith in Tirmizi. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, وَإِنْ قَامَتِ الْقِيَامَةُ عَلَى أَحَدِكُمْ وَفِي يَدِهِ فَسْلَةٌ فَلْيُغْرِسْهَا. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that if one of you survive when the qiyamah is happening, when the destruction is happening, when the earth and the heaven and everything going in the disorder, and that's the last hour, everything will be destroyed, everything will be finishing now. If you survive until that time, وَإِنْ قَامَتِ الْقِيَامَةُ عَلَى أَحَدِكُمْ. If the qiyamah is coming to one of you and you survive until that time, وَفِي يَدِهِ فَسْلَةٌ. In this situation, one of you, we have a plant of a tree to put, planting a tree. Then you may think that, oh, what's the point of planting a tree now? There's no point. Because the destruction came, dunya will be finishing, qiyamah is coming, I will be dying, and my plant will be going, and the earth and the heaven, everything is in destruction. What's the point? No. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that in this situation as well, don't be negative, be positive. Your responsibility to put the plant in the soil, in the mud, in the ground, that's your responsibility. Do it. وَفِي يَدِهِ فَسْلَةٌ. And you have one on the tree to plant, then plant it in the ground. Do it. Then you need to put in the ground, put in the soil, in the mud, and then have your tawakkul on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does it mean? It means that whatever we have in our capacity, whatever we have in our ability, we have to do all of that. That is called tawakkul in Sharia. Tawakkul is not that you are sitting at home and assuming that Allah Ta'ala will bring everything for you at home. No. Tawakkul means that you have to try. You have to get out. You have to do things. Then ask Allah, oh Allah, I have done my bit. I have closed my door. I have tied up my camel. Now you need to help me. Now you need to support me. That is the reality of the tawakkul on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then if we are surviving even until the day of Qiyamah, that's our responsibility. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving us a timeline in Quran that we have to keep worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we need to be continuing until that. So many people are having this mental health problem. So many people are having depression. Children are sitting at home, and so many problems happening. You still remember what Allah Ta'ala said? Allah Ta'ala said, وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. You keep worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala until death coming to you. Then our timeline, our deadline is that until the Malakul Maut coming to us, we need to keep worshipping Allah Ta'ala. We need to remain on the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to continue our salah. We need to continue every single thing Allah Ta'ala recommended for us. We need to remain in halal and avoid haram until we die. We need to remember Allah all the time. That's our responsibility, that's our timeline. My dear brothers and sisters, yes, as a community, as the state and the society, our doctors, our professionals, and our ulamas, everybody will be doing their bit. After trying everything, we need to have our faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If Allah Ta'ala wants that, this is the starting of the destruction, and everything will be increasing and the Qiyamah will be coming, then we cannot stop that. But if Allah Ta'ala is testing us for a while, then Allah Ta'ala will be removing it, then Allah Ta'ala will definitely remove it. And only that is in the ilm of Allah. Only Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala knows. We don't know, but we hope for the better. Because Allah Ta'ala said we should not be hopeless about the mercy of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala reminding us, فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. Indeed, the ease will come after the hardship. We, humanity in the whole world, going through the hardship. Insha'Allah, Insha'Allah, biiznillah, the ease will come. As Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala told us, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.